I'm debating between this screen or this one. I think I'm gonna do this one. At least for a moment. This one? I'll stay here for a moment. Are you talking about this one that I'm currently on that has my player up in the right side over there? It's left for you guys. Or the last one. Also, by the way, welcome to the channel. Thank you for chatting in. Tradian. Is that Armenian? I'm just a stab in the dark.
Listen, never talking, trying to remember
Perfect.
everything that I forgot. Apple doesn't fall from
All right.
as a rod. Had a train of thought, but I must have lost it. Narcissist.
Let me. I'm gonna go ahead and pour the whiskey and talk about it a little bit.
Can take the fucking heat.
All right.
The fuck out of my kitchen. Never learn your lesson if you never listen. That's the
We're gonna turn that down just a little bit.
you are missing. Turn the other cheek, cause you've always been forgiven. Kill yourself, tired of the
Armenian. Inch best says. I don't know anything beyond that, but I know that means how are we? That's funny though, right? Like, you know, IAN, YAN, like, you know, it's a good chance that that's you know, there. So hold on, let me scoot forward a little bit. All right. So today I am reviewing we'll actually pull this down. Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style bourbon. So that is what I'll be reviewing today. I think that I'm actually going to turn off the music while I'm reviewing this, and then I'll turn it back on after I get back onto Smite. So, let's turn that down. All right. Well, now I feel like... There we go. Just quiet enough. So, let's first look at the bottle. I mean, this shit is... It's nice. Old Forester 1920. Prohibition style. I I'll get a little bit more into the specialty of this bourbon in particular, but it's high proof. I love high proof bourbons. I'm a big fan. I drink like Booker's, Little Book. I love Ryes because they're usually on the higher alcohol percentage. So just based right off the bat, I'm gonna pour that nice healthy pour of that shit. That was the dribble that was on the side of the bottle. Can't let that go to waste. All right, so first off, just notes on the bottle. Prohibition style. During Prohibition, Old Forester was bottled as medicinal whiskey at 117 West Main Street under Kentucky permit number 3. The typical barrel proof at that time prior to bottling was 115%. On the back, this whiskey is distilled by us only, and we are responsible for its richness and fine quality, its elegant flavor, and solely due to its original fineness developed with care. There is nothing better in the market. George Garvin Brown, founder. And if I am understanding this correctly, which, you know, I'm not a fan of Jack Daniel's products, but I believe that that's also Jack Daniel's. But I absolutely love high proof bourbons. I'm kind of excited. A lot of people have, you know, really reviewed this and given this a good receptive quality to it. So with that as well, let's before we read any notes about this, I'm gonna just go off the nose. And these are Norland glasses. These are specialty glasses for drinking whiskey. It's got divots on the inside. I think they're handcrafted. And they're all individually crafted this way to, I think, burn off the ethanol off the alcohol to allow you to taste, smell, and enjoy it more. I get a nice little spice right off the nose from it. I mean, I from what I know about their products and similar Jack Daniel's products as well, is that they're more of a high proof of grain and of corn. I mean, and then it's a little bit of a smaller percentage of rye, and then a very small percentage of single malt, the malted barley in there. So with that, you're supposed to get more of a sweetness to it, more smooth, and then the rye has a pepperiness. I know, right? I wish I could pour this for you, man. This shit's fucking delicious, I bet. Like, right off the nose, I like the smell. Vanilla. It's got caramel. I got that spice off of there. A little bit of fruit in there as well. But more of like a sweeter fruit. Kind of more like cherry. Yeah, something nice and sweet like cherry. Not like an orange or anything like that. There's a little bit, but not as much as I get more cherry in this. But it's kind of got like a dry finish to it. Kind of, I feel the medicinal value of that, like the smell of that. It's warm. All right, so let's finally taste it. Oh, thank you for the follow. That's awesome. I'm glad that you're enjoying this so far. Oh my god. So right off the bat, ooh, that's different. It starts off really smooth, like definitely more vanilla, and then that spice from that rye side of things definitely kicks it back. You get more of that. It's got pepper, those like allspice, cardamom, cinnamon flavor notes that you get more fall-esque, especially with like a nice bourbon. I fucking enjoy that. For it being high proof though, it's not burn your taste buds off, even though it's 115, which is insane. But I've drank like, you know, sometimes Booker's and Little Book are like 124 to 128 proof. So I mean that's quite a bit of a difference in alcohol percentage. But it's dry, kind of like a wine kind of tannin-esque, where it's got that mouth drying flavor. I appreciate that. Let's go in for a second sip. Hold on. This is good. I mean, for a high proof bourbon too, it's not a terrible price point. I got mine from fucking Costco, and it was only like $50, so that's not terribly priced for a high proof bourbon. Like I just had a Smoke Wagon, and that one is a local distillery, I guess, and it's higher proof than this. Actually, it's lower proof than this, but it was a higher price point. It was like 65. So that's definitely a $15 increase. But I'll say that I am enjoying this one a little bit more. But the one thing about Smoke Wagon is it's MGP, which some people think my guilty pleasure, but it's Midwestern grain products, which means that they're kind of like the Kirkland signature. Nothing wrong with them at all. It's a good standard. God, I want to be a fucking whiskey master. I have no credentials, so don't take anything that I say as like actual, like factual. Everything that when you drink is subjective. So I do appreciate the bourbon. So Tradian 12, what's up, man? Or I don't know, lady, possibly. We've never been introduced at all. What did you come over here to enjoy the whiskey review? What's going on? A little bit about yourself if you want. I mean, the floor is yours while I'm sipping this whiskey. I like to get to know people. That's the best part about drinking. That's good. The best part about drinking whiskey too is like when you find out the proper way to sip and not choke yourself up from breathing in right after you take a sip of alcohol, because you have to think the alcohol and the ethanol and everything is still burning off. So when you breathe in, that chokes you up. So the first thing that you should do is breathe out. So what I tend to do is I breathe in through my nose, breathe out through my mouth, and that way you don't get that like hurting, choking feeling because of being choked up from the ethanol. Nice. Well, I mean, that's awesome. This is something I love doing, so that's cool to see that you like that as well, or that interested you. I review a lot of different alcohols. Oh, nice. So I reviewed a bunch of different alcohols. This is my first one on this channel, but like I work in restaurants and stuff, so for me, learning about alcohol, spirits, drinks, and everything very interests me because it's in my realm of what I do. So this for me is like education. So I'm trying to come at this at like with more of a I guess a connoisseur side of things of trying to like really unpackage everything as much as possible. But eventually I want to like own my own concept. So that's something eventually that I hope to do. I mean, that's if I stop procrastinating and stop drinking as much whiskey, maybe I'll do it. That's got a good taste. All right, so let's read a little bit about this. So this is off liquor.com, which I mean, I don't know how trusty of a website that is, but just based off of this, their rating is 5 out of 5, which is cool. So Old Forester 1920 Prohibition style bourbon is a bold and beautiful whiskey that's nothing short of delicious. Its versatile palate renders it perfect for both sipping and mixing, as its high proof and bold flavor ensures it can stand out in any mixed drink. Well, this is one of those bourbons, like, the thing is with high proof bourbons, I hate that you can't really mix them with anything because I really want to showcase certain notes. They're very hard to mix because of that higher proof. You either have to do something like a hot toddy that's going to really open it up and water it down to cut it and hope that that flavor goes well, because some don't like to open up when you add water or ice, but some do. Um, this is definitely a nice, smooth, high proof bourbon. So I would definitely, I could try to mess with this with certain drinks. I've got one in mind actually because I get more. That burp actually brought it up. Chocolatey notes. Chocolatey notes on that, like cocoa and shit like that. And I've got a drink that uses some of these notes in there. And one of my favorite places to go get a bite to eat and a drink as well, they've got basically the normal Old Forester in all their bourbon cocktails. So that's what turned me on to this actually. But let's see classification. It's a straight bourbon. Company Brown Forman, distillery Brown Forman, Shively, Old Forester. I'm butchering shit. The still type copper column released in 2016. Proof is 115. Age no age statement. Market sale price is $60, which I got mine for 50, so that's not a bad price. The awards double gold in its 2020 San Francisco World Spirits Competition. So pros. This is the best of the 4 whiskey row expressions from Old Forester. Awesome. So I made a good choice on that. Each of which harks back to a different period in this brand's distillery. It's a versatile bourbon, perfect for sipping and mixing. Its high proof and bold flavors can ensure that it stands out with any mixed drink, but its bite is tame enough to allow you to for unadorned enjoyment. Cons for drinkers used to the standard 86 proof. Old Forester 1920 is the highest ABV offering in Old Forester. Ongoing range may prove a little bit challenging if not overwhelming. Yeah, if you don't like that bite. So the thing is with the higher alcohol percentage or higher proof, I find that I enjoy it. It's a warm burn, like biting into warm bread versus like, when you drink like a normal proof spirit, it's kind of a cold burn. Like, you shoot it back and it burns, but it's not like warm, but then you get warm because of the alcohol in your blood. But let's see. Tasting notes. Color, a beautiful golden amber. It's the age isn't stated, but judging by color alone, the liquid has plenty of interaction with the barrel. Um, I mean, traditionally bourbons and Kentucky bourbons, especially, I think they're like minimum of like 4 years is the age area for it. I think when you age them too much, they definitely they get a little bit what's the exact words for it? They get a little bit they lose certain characteristics and some notes really open up in them, and some people absolutely love that. There's definitely like 18-year-old bourbons, 20-year-old bourbons and stuff like that. Not to say it isn't a good bourbon, but for that exact still or that exact make, maybe there's a reason. This, I mean, it's got some time to interact. I would say, basing off of my guess, 6 to maybe 8 years. It's got a smoothness to it, so it's definitely had time to develop. But also in Kentucky versus other places, the angel share, or the part that you lose, actually becomes more alcohol percentage, I think, because of the still house of the rick houses that they have, versus like, other spirits just being in like, smaller areas and stuff like that. Kentucky, I think they built up because I think if yeah, I haven't been there or know anything about that, but I would assume because it's pretty flat, and in order to stand out, and then in Kentucky, whenever they're building cities and towns, you usually build up, not outward. So it's probably taller than it is wider for the places. So notes with rich caramel, vanilla, pears and dark cherry, underpinned with light oak. For as much times as I taste bourbon, I always forget to mention oak in there, but I think that's the dryness that I always taste is the oak itself. There's plenty of alcohol as well, not surprising given the high proof, whiskey's high proof, but the alcohol doesn't overwhelm the beautifully balanced aroma. Absolutely true. I appreciate this one quite a bit. This is definitely I mean, from me drinking stuff like Booker's and stuff like that and higher proof ryes, I personally love it. It's definitely not going to be for everybody, but if you're going into a high proof percentage, I definitely recommend starting with ryes first and seeing if you like that burn, because the traditional like 80 proof is like a 40% alcohol percentage. But with the rye, it's traditionally about 100%, if not more. So that's 50 proof. That's not too much higher. This is 115, so this is a little bit higher than most people might be traditionally used to. So I would recommend something like a Rittenhouse rye. It's very similar in some of the notes. I think in Rittenhouse I get more chocolate and coffee and some different cherry notes and stuff like that. But with this one, I get a little bit more of the cherry cocoa notes, that dry feel. I really love this. Palate. It has rich vanilla and burnt caramel. That's the first things I tasted. Yes. Somewhat reminiscent of a creme brulee. That's a good comparison. I get it more whenever it sits and I've drank it a little bit. The sweetness is offset by dry notes of oak and char. So yeah, dry notes of oak. I always forget that shit, but that's where the dry flavor is usually from with it. Corn is more sweet. Rye is more peppery, and that's where the spice notes come on there. So, I mean, versus the traditional, I think they said it's like 78% usually is corn, 18% is rye, and the other 10% is barley, and it's malted barley. I'm assuming this is probably, I'm going to say 60, 25, and 15 probably for the malt on this. It's nice. It reminds me kind of that same Scotch palate area, with the finish especially, but it's more peppery and more rye. So I would say even like 60% to 30% rye and maybe 10% malted barley. That's just a guess. I have no idea since it's not stated. It's kind of hard to assume. But the sweetness is offset by dry notes of oak and char. There are hints of sweet cherry candy, which becomes more pronounced when a bit of water is added. See, I never usually add water or ice to my spirit. I like the fucking proof. That's the shit that I crave. I like the taste of alcohol. If you don't like the taste of alcohol, definitely watering it down is a way to enjoy it more pleasantly. So it's definitely good for the palate. But certain ones don't open up well. And a lot of the times when you think of the distillers, the people that are distilling this are tasting this right from the fucking barrel. There is no cutting in between. It's uncut, unfiltered. They're trying it probably at like, 120, 115 proof easy every time. And then they water that down to get it to 80 proof or cut it. I don't know. Whatever they have to do to get it to that point. I would really want to go to a distillery and really learn everything about it. This shit's very interesting to me. So the high proof is evident on the palate, but the warmth never becomes a burn. Absolutely true. I like the flavor on this. Finish quite dry. Barrel notes of oak and char grow stronger from the tip of the tongue to the back of the palate, and by the finish, they've taken over completely. Yep. Along with dry tobacco, I can get that. Aftertaste brings to mind of a robust cigar. Yep. I feel like this is the perfect thing to drink with a fucking cigar in hand. Ah, sitting on a nice porch in the summer night as it's cooling down, enjoying with some friends, some good company. That's what whiskey's meant to be. Is it's meant to be enjoyed. It's the water of life, is what a lot of people call it. So our review. Let's see what theirs is. Old Forester 1920 is the third of four Old Forester whiskey row expressions chronicling. How do you say that word? Chronicling or chronicling? Chroniclingus. Chronicling the evolution of bourbon during the brand's long history. Old Forester was one of the few distillers allowed to continue limited production of bottling of whiskey for ostensibly, ostensibly, medicinal purposes during Prohibition, which is really fucking cool because I don't think that there was very many that were open during that time. I think it was like six or so. And 1920 is a testament to that era of brand. Medicinal whiskey had to be bottled at 100 proof, but according to Old Forester's lore, if you knew a guy who knew a guy, you could get it straight off the barrel for something close to 115 proof at which this is bottled. Regardless of how much truth there is to the story, the higher proof works beautifully here, given the whiskey is a bold, outsized flavor without going off the handrails or without going off the rails. Old Forester 1920 is a classic high proof bourbon, ticking all the boxes you'd expect: caramel, vanilla, oak, etc. But while there aren't really any surprises, the execution is close to flawless, with the flavor in its perfect balance and the alcohol adding a kick without a burn. Put it in a cocktail, you never know. You'll never know it's there. Sip it neat, and it doesn't overwhelm. Add an ice cube or water, neither of which is really needed, but of course it's up to the drinker. Absolutely true. I feel like with whatever you do with drinks, food, it's however you enjoy it is how you should enjoy it. Don't try to change it unless you are adventurous and willing to risk the flavor. Because then if you risk it, you're wasting, and you shouldn't be wasting in any way. Whether it's, drinking and stuff. I've tried plenty of different drinks and, with learning mixology and stuff, I've learned I absolutely despise the flavor of Aperol and Campari, but those are also the same palate area as I feel like IPAs are. So for me, it's not my cup of tea. I like my whiskey more, and I do like certain cocktails, whether they're balanced or not, herbaceous, botanical, gin, vodka, rum, cordial cocktails. I usually like them, but I've learned that there is no possible drink combination that I have enjoyed Aperol in thoroughly. I mean, yes, you can sometimes mask and balance it, but it's not my favorite. I can taste the flavor right away, just where my palate is. But I love oranges. I love the bitterness of oranges. That's why I love an old fashioned. But let's see. Which is up to the drinker, and it doesn't get dumbed down. This is a special bourbon that's priced reasonably enough that if you don't have to wait for a special occasion to drink it. Interesting fact: Old Forester is the only bourbon to be distilled by the same family before, during, and after Prohibition. The key word is during. After the Volstead Act that took place in 1920, effectively shutting down the legal booze business, Old Forester was one of a handful of distilleries granted a permit to produce medicinal whiskey, which it did until Prohibition repealed in 1933. So think about this: 13 years. 13 years it was illegal to drink, and people all over the world, this is how we cut loose. It's how we enjoy like our weekend and stuff. Like you're telling people they can't do that. That's such a shameful like time, man. I would hate to live in that. You have to sneak that shit, and that's why speakeasy became a thing in Prohibition times. It was much easier for a business to hide something in plain sight. But a lot did get caught, and so it was a very upsetting thing. A lot of people, it's a shame, but I'm glad that we've come leaps and bounds, and now we actually handcraft and enjoy and make this more of a actual, like, less of an occasion and more of a celebration. I think that's reverse. So that whiskey's good. That high proof's hitting. The bottom line, Old Forester 1920 harks back to a curious chapter in the brand's long history, but is also a showcase for its high quality bourbon it produces today. If you're not already an Old Forester fan, this should convert you. I definitely I agree with it. I like this one. I like this. Like they said, I feel like the execution was flawless. This is probably the closest to a 5.5 or a 5 out of 5 that I've gotten with just a traditional whiskey or bourbon. This for the price, I feel like is definitely worth it. I could sip this all night long, easy. I think of a drink that I'm gonna make with this. I'm gonna put this eventually on either a stream or on a YouTube video on how to make this cocktail, or maybe fuck it. I hate TikTok, but if I get enough followers or enough likes on any of my videos, enough comments, whatever, um, I might just make a TikTok and start making my own cocktails on there. Some things that I've handcrafted, I have not shown any recipes off, and I really want to, because of making my own concept eventually. These are things that I don't feel like sharing. So if I get enough people that want to fucking learn about these drinks and stuff, and I feel like I'm pretty well balanced with certain drinks, whether it's spirit forward, you stir it. If it's a drink like a martini, like a gin martini or a Manhattan, or anything that you don't want to bruise the notes in, like botanicals. There's different ways of mixing drinks, but there's also breaking of the rules. Lemon, egg whites, cream, different things like that, whether it needs to be shooken, stirred, whatever. I really want to dive more into certain things. So this is nice that, being able to try certain bourbons and stuff that, people don't traditionally get. Like, I actually found out it's much harder for people to get this in certain places like Europe and stuff, and in the UK. This is a 750 ml bottle, and I think that in certain places like the UK, they only serve like 700 ml. It's weird. It's a different size difference. I don't know if it's too, like, the conversion of certain metric units. Maybe they can't sell beyond a certain size that it's from import. I don't know. I mean, that seems a bit of a shame, because I feel like a lot of spirits that'd be very hard to get. But anyways, let's write down some notes real fast on this. So this, what I remember, nose, vanilla, comma. Oh shit. Vanilla, comma. Caramel, comma. Oak, comma. Cherry. So that's what I got right off the nose immediately. Let's branch this up. We'll put that down there. The nose. So we got vanilla, caramel, oak, cherry, and dark chocolate. So that's what I got right off the nose. I got dark chocolate. I got oak. Go ahead. Little spice. Not too much proof punch. Because sometimes you put your nose into certain things. Like for me, with certain scotches, like Isla scotches, you definitely get more of that nose punch, that fucking hit. And it hits hard right up on that fucking nostril sometimes, with smoke and all that right in the fucking front, the peat. So there's not too much proof punch. Taste. No, palate, actually. Palate. That sounds like a better word. Palate slash. Caramel. Right off the taste. I said ripe fruits. I got cherry. Um, you know, I get the caramel, I get the cherry, I get the oak. That's another thing that I always forget because that's the dryness. I get it's more cacao, I think is I don't know if that's how you spell it, but cacao or cocoa, like the actual like dark nutty flavors, which could be also similar to coffee, very similar in coffee slash um, baking chocolate. I said spices, which we'll do this. Yeah, I said cinnamon. I'm gonna also put clove because that's one of the spices I taste. Uh, Allspice and cardamom. Card cardamom. I think that's how you spell it. Cardamom. So now you see how my brain works with all this shit. So cardamom, allspice. Was there anything else? I don't get really too much salt, but I think I get more of that with like certain things like scotches, which is nice. But all right, so palate, caramel, cherry oak, coca or cacao, which is like coffee, baking chocolate. Spices, cinnamon, clove, allspice, cardamom. Is there anything I'm missing? Tobacco, tobacco, leathery. All right, tobacco, leather. This is a manly drink. This is definitely it's got some punch to it. Like this is a trained palate. Let's see. So finish sweet and heat. Caramel opens up to spicy undertones, layered beautifully in a chocolate cherry. No, a dark chocolate cherry tobacco. Then warms from front to back of the palate. Period. Never a dull moment. Definite. I don't know how to spell definitely. This is embarrassing. We're just gonna put defs. Never a dull moment. Defs. Sleeper. I would pay a pretty penny if told. I like that. All right. So Old Forester, my rating on it, if I'm being completely honest, my rating, I'm gonna give that a 9.7. It's really well balanced. Well crafted is what I should say. My rating, we're gonna say 9.7. That's out of 10. Great value for the with the proper word. Great value for quality. Nope. I'm just gonna put great quality bourbon. Great price. I think that's. I would. Drink. What are the proper words? Would drink. I don't want to say often because could. Nope, we're gonna put easy sipper. That's it. Button in the pen, and we reviewed this on what's today's date? 24. A24 2022 is when we're reviewing this one in particular. I like this. Yeah, I turned it down a little bit for everything. It was when I was reviewing. Listen. Is that better now? Because if not, definitely let me know. That way I can fix it. On the music or my actual microphone? Because I had one turned down. So I think now that I'm done reviewing this whiskey, now it's time to get into playing some games and shit. So I'm going to leave this up as I load in and get everything started. So, all right. You know, now that we've got this going though, I'm going to actually switch this back up. We're going to get off of this music. Oh, shit, yeah, it was pretty loud now, but the mic was cutting out. Yeah, I do have a noise gate on it, so thank you for letting me know. I was kind of back when I was sipping and enjoying. I got too comfortable. So I'm going to go ahead and start playing my other music, which is here. And now we'll turn this down just a little bit so you get comfortable.
Drum, you start me off like a hit to the face. You hit me hard like a kick to the drum. You start me off. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
All right, so we're just waiting for this to load now. All right, so thank you for enjoying that whiskey review into my playing for Smite. That was definitely fun. Time to pour some more. It's delicious. We just gotta wait. It's loading up. Oh wait, I gotta bring up something. There we go. Continue. So I know nothing about the new notes that happened with this new update they just did on Smite. So let's just jump right in and see. The Twitch? The Smite? I mean, with Twitch, Smite. I mean, I've been playing for a little bit. Hour-wise, let me see what I got on my actual my account. I think I only got like maybe like 60 hours at most. So I'm still fairly new, yeah. So we got a share BD's Artemis, Nuwa, Amaterasu. So it seems like Poseidon then.
My own devices.
Are you like are you good at Smite, my dude? Watching, because I'm okay. I'm not the greatest, but I'm not the worst. I definitely, my main is Neath, which is basic bitch. So sandcastle walls, yes, I built them so tall. Waves eventually crash and it all starts to fall. And it all starts to fall. I had some friends who got me into Smite, but the only unfortunate thing is now our schedules changed, so we don't play the same days, and unfortunately. On top of me is hard enough to breathe. Now you want me to scream? Tell me, what do you mean, baby? What do you need, baby? What do you need? Let's hit it. 18 seconds. Let's see what their team picks. Crash on top of me. It's hard enough to breathe. Now you want me to scream? I don't think we really have a tank though, which is the unfortunate thing. I mean, I guess Amaterasu if she builds right. Yes, I built them so tall. Waves eventually crash. Bracken, fuck. Cerberus, fuck. Bologna, fuck. Ishtar, the new one. I haven't seen how they play. Set. We're fucked. We're fucked. Just hands down, we're fucked. You got fucking 3 tanks. Bologna, Cerberus, and Bracken. Like, there's nothing I could say against that. I'm 10. Amaterasu, Amara 10. Cherubides 8. Artemis 1. Nuwa brand new. Alright. There's a chance, but there's also an equal chance we're fucked. So. Go.
Good luck. I used to have a dream that I could save everything. Instead I hit copy and paste using old ways. To say when I get older and no one gonna stop me. But idle hands hold the devil's hobbies, alcohol, drugs, and property.
Alright, let's get into it. We got Heavenly Wings to get that speed, because we gotta get the fuck out of here whenever we need to. The one thing is, I don't know if I should have gotten beads, but the thing is, Bracken, you can't really beads out of that. The only one that would really affect me too much is Cerberus. Alona's not too much of a crowd control as much as she is just annoying. Alright. Nuwa got it. That's perfect. I just want to make sure the actual mage got it on our team. Artemis, get that shit. Get out, Cherubides. I didn't leave you to die. I left. I don't know how I got out of that one. All right, we need to get second tier on that. Let's start building some fucking stats here. All right. Oh shit. Let's see. Get them. Fucking get them. All right, everybody, fucking attack. Oh, fuck. Oh, he got me out of that one. Thank you. Cerberus fucked up there. All right, we're calling out commands at least. We're not just leaving him 1250. We need a little bit more. That Bracken is done for if he keeps pushing. Keep pushing, my dude. Keep pushing. That's 2 kills. They're fucking playing horribly right now. As you can tell, I am new, but I can handle my own. Shit, where are they coming from? Left lane. Let's drop a wave pool. Oh, I was willing to protect that one last one. 33 seconds left on my ult. We gotta wait a moment. Dude, why'd you run that way? Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. I got you, get out, get out. I got out of that. Oh, I almost got out of that one. Scotch free. Get spear next. We need some life still to commit, sustain us. Jesus, I couldn't say the word. All right. So we're 2-1-2. We're at least doing all right now. We're winning on tickets too, so we're doing our job. Clear this way first. Secondary is helping them out. I know that would be a couple kills right there, but we're gonna play safe, not be greedy. I'm gonna wait for them to get all together. We've almost got a full fucking house. Oh, was that a smart move? Was that what we wanted to play there? Was that? Oh, I was talking so much shit. All right. 1050. We're almost there. 2-2-2. We're dead neutral right now. Let's play safe. Get that ish. That's mine. He walked right into my weave, or my wave pool. Dumbass. Back of Bracken. Oh, I think you're done for, my dude. Bologna. That's 2. That's 2. Get out. Get out. That's a killing spree. Fucking done. Fucking done, bitch. Oh, feels so good to talk shit. I like when I'm doing something. That's 5-2-2. Now we at least did something. Set, you're done for now. That's just done. Just fucking done. 15 seconds, so we're about to make another play. Oh, she stole that shit from me. Oh, I tried to do both. Drop that and my ult at the same time. Fuck. All right. I think it's good to get their damage buff. 1 second. Let's see if we can play this right. That's 1. Set, you're mine now, bitch. You think you're getting away. You're not. You're not. Sweat. Oh. Sweat, Set. Sweat. Sweat. Sweat, bitch. Sweat. Sweat. Sell my stuff just to get high. I'm getting greedy. Getting greedy now. Aw. That was fun, at least.
Just wait for a
All right, we got this shit. 312, 321, 7-4. We're doing our job at least. We're fucking giving them a hassle. Done.
sweat dripping down my face. After a long, hard work day, sell my soul just to get by. Sell my stuff just to get high.
Aw, fuck. I thought I could do that, but
Never enough.
got me there, damn it.
But nothing was shot. Always been a skeptic, just waiting for a thought. Always been a skeptic, just waiting.
Good job. All right. 7, 5, and 5. We're at least positive right now. Oh, shit. Damn, I messed up. Oh, shit. All right, let's get this. I'm pretty good at reading like when things are about to pop too, so we got 18 more seconds. Go ahead and throw a wave or two. I was trying to fucking play that off. 2 more seconds, I would have had my ult, and I could have done something about that. But instead, I fucked. I whiffed. 7-7-5. We're neutral, but ahead of neutral because we got 5 assists. I tried so hard for that one. Damn it. Chiron's coin first. Then we'll get Ratatouille. 7, 8, and 7. Damn, now we're negative. 36 seconds on ult. I got a kill out of that. Still negative, but at least we're catching up. 8, 9, 7. Now we're losing though, but on tickets. That was a waste of an ult, but I saved my teammate. So was it really a waste? Nope. 1,600 for Ratatouille. All right. 8, 9, and 7. I tried. Could not get out of that one. Damn.
Now it's so basic.
Ah, that was not worth it. I tried to do something, but I couldn't do anything there. We're losing. Did anyone? Oh, we got someone DC'd. That's why. Damn it. Nope. We're voting no on that one. Sorry, my dude. If we go down with the ship. 8 and 11. I got to play something to get me something here. Ah, we couldn't do shit there. Ah, damn it. Ah, that was a shame. We played decent for our team, at least, I think. I mean, we made more plays than we lost, I feel like, which is the point of the game. Next. Had the most kills. Details. 28. We were just second tier. 37 on minion. We were a top tier. Gold. 13. We were top tier. Damn, we do it well. Hit that arena again. Let's see if we can jump into one that's better. Pour some more whiskey. This shit's good. For a high proof bourbon, this shit, it's not too much.
Can see socialize my mind can coincide. Don't dare go.
20 seconds.
My jaw, grab my teeth.
Let's see what we can do with this. 13.
Gives to be. It's hard to breathe. Can't remember anything. Seems to be many things. Start to shiver. Body shakes. Stress and feel uncomfortable. Tongue starts to ache.
All right.
Got me down. It's like no matter what I do.
Hopefully we don't get re-queued. Sick, might be nauseous, but to vomit. I hope you like my music. This is what's playing in the background right now. Ah, we got re-queued. Fuck. 30 seconds.
She smells like gardenias. Beach color lipstick in the sun.
It's so weird to think that everything's reversed. It's that way for y'all, but for me, it's this way. It's weird to see. I don't think about it though. 1 second. We get re-queued. Done. If we don't get to the match, I'm calling it for today. Then it's not meant to be. 8 seconds. All right, we're accepted. Let's see what everyone else picks. So since you can't see the top one, I'll tell you what it is. We got a Scylla and Artemis. We got 2 hunters, 1 mage. Looks like tank. Tank it's gonna be. All right, let's see. I guess we'll pick. All right, I'll pick Sobek. Guardian. Bunch of pussies that won't pick fucking Guardian. Let's see what the other person picks. Hams. I think that's still a hunter or an assassin. If it's an assassin, we're good. Cherubitus. Hunter. Ymir. Ishtar. Poseidon. Well, we obviously know Poseidon's playset.
When I'm not with you, I cry and I shake. My thoughts are askew. I've been trying so hard just to find where I came from, what I am made of. I've been trying so hard just to find where I came from, what I am made of.
Let's see.
Breaking down too many times to count. I'm filled with doubt. Now I'm trying to find my way out. I've been trying so hard just to find where I came from, what I am made of. I've been trying so hard just to find where I came from, what I am made of.
Let's go for some sustain. We're gonna get just some fucking sustain so we can deal with this shit. Then we'll build protect. And we need to focus mainly on physical first. Then magical, because I got 3 physical. Only 1 magical. You can see by that. Which we got 3 physical and 2 magical. I'm one of them. I got you, bitch.
I've been trying so hard just to find where I came from, what I am made of.
Let's take these hits like a champ. That's what we're for. That's our job. Mitigation.
I'm filled with doubt. Now I'm trying to find my way.
All right. Oh, Ymir, you fucking dick, you. I was gonna try for him so hard, but that didn't work out. Instead, let's get out of this one. Let's see if we can distract him enough. Get the fucking minions, team. Get the fucking minions. Oh, we dove out of that one. Oh, I can't do it. I couldn't pop it. I didn't have enough mana. Shit. Yeah, ran out of mana. Oh, Stone of Gaia. All right, so now we're gonna do physical. A Contagion, I think that's the first one we'll get. We'll do a different build. Let's just build to the fucking to what we're playing right now, right? Keep on forgetting. Come on, y'all. I fucking did some damage for y'all. Come on. Play into that. MP5 too. We'll need that because we're running out of magic.
Killing spree.
Oh, damn. All right, shit. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. Shit, I whiffed so hard on that. Damn it. Oh, we got out of all of Poseidon's fucking attacks. We need to go back. All right. Calling commands. 1,000. We're almost there, but not quite. Next time we return, we got this shit. Artemis, don't die. Get him, Heim. Get him. All right. Ymir.
Can you tell me something? Can you tell me something that's true?
Throw him towards my fucking teammates. Get him. Nobody got him. Nobody got him at all. That was a waste. Breastplate of Valor. We need that shit. We're getting destroyed right now.
Please give me one good reason. Please help me.
Has been slain.
Don't know which to use.
Get him, guys. Get him. Get him. All right, I was making sure they weren't following me. Shit. So let's go magical now. Heartward amulet. That's what we'll do next. All right, fucking got Ymir away from him at least. I don't know how I got out of that one, but barely.
Double kill. Unstoppable.
Oh, I don't know how I missed that shit. Fuck. Oh, that was so close. I got greedy. I got greedy.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. Oh shit, they got a whole wave through right there almost. God damn, they're fucking...
Killing spree. Shut down.
Oh, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Fucking get Ashtar. Or Ishtar. Got him, bitch. Got greedy for that one, but it was worth it. Ah, felt nice. Let's get back. Oh. Let's get Void Stone next so we can do some damage. Oh, I don't know how that fucking happened there. Jesus. Oh my god. All right, get that fucking. Oh damn. All right, let's get back and purchase something. Nope, let's wait. Because the only thing we can do is the tier 4, which we don't need on certain things yet. Oh my god. Fair Beat is about to get a fucking penta. Penta. That's a shame. But yeah, Ishtar is definitely broken. I wonder what the fucking skill on that is right now. I didn't use my first, even though I could have.
Double kill.
That sucks. I think that's where we call it for today. We had fun. We drank some whiskey. We enjoyed our time.
I've been waiting for some time. I've been waiting for someone.
44, 57, 15 on minion damage. We were second, third. Actually, we were up there though, not first here. Player damage 8. We were still lowest, but we did our job of mitigating damage. That was fun, but we lost every game. Still not the first win of the day. Oh well. Thank you for joining in.